I'm Alex McCormick, and I play Owen Jeremiah Simpson.
I'm Angela Sajomo, and I play Angela Sajomo.
I'm Liza Fryman, and I play Lola.
And for our senior project, we did a web series called Interns that we wrote and directed and acted in ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our main inspiration for the show was a lot of sitcoms that are on TV right now, such as Parks and Recreation, The Office, and 30 Rock, and we pretty much just watched all of those shows to kind of help us get a sense of kind of how we wanted to do things.
And when we started researching and writing, we were kind of, when we did research, we were kind of looking for three different aspects. We were looking for the documentary style from shows like The Office and Parks and Recreation, and then we were looking for absolutely insane character point of reference for 30 Rock and Arrested Development.
Yeah.
And for our third category, we were looking for how these kind of crazy characters interacted with normal characters. So we kind of looked at like Jenna Maroney's relationship with Liz Lemon in 30 Rock, and Lucille and Job's relationship with Michael in Arrested Development. And when we were writing, we met at my house every day last week, and we wrote 6 episodes in a matter of
3 days.
3 days.
Super impressive, guys.
Very impressive. Don't worry about it. It's very, very casual.
Okay. So now, what did we learn? We learned how to write as a group, which I think was good. We all kind of have similar humor, I would say, which kind of helped because we thought the same things were funny. Hopefully you do too, you being the audience. And when we actually started filming, we learned kind of how everything would be set up. In terms of shots and stuff like that, we took turns directing and acting and
hitting the button.
Hitting the button that says record and stopping the button that says record, and
It's a lot harder than
it's really
it
hard.
It really is. And they didn't believe me that the 360 rule is a thing, but film nerds who are watching, it is a thing. Tell them.
Did not find it relevant for the car scene. I'm just saying, it was a 2-second scene. Anyway, yeah, but it was fun. We all had input into it, and kind of, it was a creative mesh of thoughts. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
I'd also like to inform everybody our budget consisted of $30, and we spent
$10 each.
$10 each. And we spent it all on a cake.
That said sexual harassment.
It was for one scene.
One shot,
One
really.
shot.
One shot,
One shot.
really. Yeah, that's
Just
true.
a zoom shot, that's it. Done.
So that kind of helps explain why the lighting's not really good. We just couldn't really afford good, high quality equipment.
And while if you guys look very, very closely, you'll kind of, those of you who are seniors at Episcopal will recognize our set as the senior lounge. I know, you're like, what? I didn't even know that.
I thought it was an office!
Yeah.
What?
But we did our best to make it look like not the senior lounge, and we didn't have, our budget was not existing. We failed, basically.
You see the birthday wall up on...
I think that's a pretty legitimate thing to have.
in an office, yeah.
I don't know
In
why.
several shots, you'll see the 2012 senior banner. Yeah, and you might notice some stuff in the corner that was just kind of thrown there, just piled. You'd be like, what's that?
Or maybe some people in the corner. Mary
Jarvis
makes a quick cameo that we should explain away, but we probably won't.
We probably won't.
So
internet trolls, please
don't.
just don't.
Alright.
Just shh.
Yeah.
And finally, we'd like to thank a couple people for being completely integral to this entire process. We'd like to thank, first of all, our 2 executive production assistants, Michelle Herzog and Katie Howland, without whom we would not have been able to do this.
Michelle pressed that record button like a champ.
Like a champ. And Katie was our runner, and Michelle basically did whatever.
And Chloe for getting coffee cups. That was awesome.
Yeah, way to be Chloe.
Yes.
And then
All our extras.
all of our extras. Josh Rafelson, Mike Pettit,
Mike
Eichert,
Jackie Blickman.
Jackie Blickman.
Alex Hunter.
Yes. And we would also like to give a special thank you to Mr. McCreary, who is our advisor for this, who kind of made sure we were doing what we were supposed to be doing and that it was funny and
read our scripts.
And a
Such.
very, very special thank you to Mr. Lake, who, if we didn't have him, it would be all shot on my phone.
Yes.
So-
this camera, which you can't see because
it's recording us.
yes, but it's a very nice camera.
Yeah, and we would like to say thank you on behalf of all three of us. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't have done it without you. And I think all three of us are going to be thanking all of you in our Emmy acceptance speeches.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
For this series.
For this, because we're actually entering it in the new category of
Web.
high school web series.
Senior project specific.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, I think we're up against Justin Bieber's senior project.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you
What did
go.
he do?
That Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
With
senior
Selena
project.
Gomez.
Yeah.
and-
Yep.
He had more star power, but I think we can
Speaking
win.
of Call Me Maybe, we might as well just have it playing in the background of every episode
Yeah.
because every time we cut, it just started playing, and we blame Mary Jarvis.
Yes.
Mary Jarvis is who we blame for that.
All right.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Without further ado, please watch our series.
Interns.
We worked really hard.